Hey guys, and welcome back to my Let's Play. We are picking up right where we left off in this room. I just kind of ran out of time. There's so much to do in here, so let's continue on. I knew there was a file here, researcher's journal, so let's get right to it. Let's start reading it. Let's read the file. Since I was assigned to this department, all I've done is sample the simulation data of the generator. Even a college student could handle these tasks. Why doesn't Kirk want us to operate the generator? Doesn't he trust our ability and skill? Written by O. 2-0. I don't think the problem is so simple. Because his ID card is required to operate the generator, once an accident occurs, Kirk is the only person who can stop it. Yeah, genius idea. Get only one person to be able to stop any kind of accident. Yeah, that's a great safety plan. I don't see what the military is planning to do with this conniving, nonsensical procedure. Written by N. I have an idea. It's about that guy Tom, who was recently assigned to the B1 area. Tom. He often comes to me to ask about our job. I guess he can't resist my charming personality. Why don't we invite him to our group and have him spy on Dr. Kirk? This should work, as he is good at gaining the confidence of other people. Written by B. To B. Don't be so simple-minded. Have you already forgotten how you've been trying to get Kirk's attention until recently? Learn to think a little bit more logically first. At any rate, the male researchers here don't seem to know much of anything beyond research. Maybe you ought to try showing the next one you become close friends with the wonders of shampoo and the washing machine. Is he trying? I'm assuming it's a she because she's talking about, the males here. She's saying they smell or something. That's a strange file. And yet here's another example that was also called a journal, right? Where multiple people are writing in the same journal. What the hell is that? Oh, fuck. Okay, 1 second. 1 second. Damn it. Oh, this is annoying. What's this? It's the intensifier. Okay. System is locked. Right. Okay. I literally just read the file that I was supposed to read, and I've already forgotten what I'm supposed to do. Oh, because I switched the power now to this. That's why I couldn't do it before. Okay. Alright, this is looking promising.
Announcement. Generator test complete. Remember, a special keycard is required to operate the generator.
Okay, which I don't have. Alright, that didn't sound good. That sounded like a gunshot. Power frequency room. Back in here. Oof. Oh, that's not good. She's been shot to death. She's not breathing. She's holding a memo written in blood. 1281. Guess what I'm going to do? Probably write that down too. That's for something. 1281. Although this looks like something that I'm gonna hold with me. For some reason you have this memo in your item supply. Very weird. They look like devices that record the data when the third energy is activated. They've been handled by someone with bloody hands. Their fingerprints can be seen clearly, and you guys could probably guess who those fingerprints belong to. It's Dr. Kirk. Fingerprint data has been collected. So we now have the ability. What the fuck? Oh. Regina automatically goes to the door. I was not in control at that point. But we have everything we need to overwrite the keycard. Ooh, we're chasing. I don't know why it stopped, but hey. Here we go. Personal lab.
Don't move.
And what do you think you're doing?
Carving a name for myself in history with the ultimate energy source.
Open your eyes, you freak. Your precious creation is nothing more than another weapon to be misused.
You seem to have a small degree of superficial intelligence. It's too bad that it is wasted on one who is about to die.
Oof.
Rick, our target has been secured. Report here immediately. Sorry to interrupt your lecture, Doc. You were saying?
Yes, I was saying. I discovered how the third energy could affect space if it ran unchecked 3 years ago. I thought that the energy had the ability to transfer selective space to an alternate time-space continuum. But I was incorrect. The space was not transferred, it was exchanged. To put it in terms that even you can understand, third energy has the ability to replace a pocket in space with one from a different time.
What?
Yes. I came to these conclusions following this evening's final experiment. You've seen the effects yourself. Those beasts were occupying the space this facility is located on almost 65 million years ago.
Right. So that's how those dinosaurs appeared in our time.
Precisely. And that is what I have done.
Uh-huh. And how many people were sacrificed before you made this discovery?
Who cares? The numbers are quite irrelevant. Let's just say that there were many. Extraordinary deaths for ordinary men, don't you think?
Spoken like a true devil.
A god or a devil? I don't care about that. Only my experiment.
Enough. Only one thing matters at this point. Your grand invention is blocking our escape.
You need to destroy the vortex. The only way to do that is to allow the generator's third energy levels to overload. Theoretically speaking, the third energy and the vortex will cancel each other out if they come in contact with one another. But there is one small catch. If you cannot stop the generator's third energy overload, this entire region may be shifted to another point in the space-time continuum.
Then we'll just make sure to be somewhere else when the shift happens. No problem.
But we couldn't even activate the device.
You're missing the initializer and stabilizer, right?
Where are they?
Calm down. They should be stored in one of the security level A rooms on floor B3.
Very good, Doc. Now you understand our situation. We live, you live.
I got keycard level A. Oh, and here comes Rick.
Okay, I'm all set to whip up a program that will send a stream of third energy into the vortex.
I'll keep an eye on the doctor. Regina, you go find those devices and overload the third energy. Remember, they're in a security level A room on floor B3.
Hold up. That whole floor is crawling with dinosaurs, including that T-Rex. Let's get this situation under control before charging off. Here, take this. The disc contains the draft plans for the initializer and stabilizer. I stumbled over them while searching through the database. Fortunately, the room where the parts are stored is not far from here. We should gather up the parts and assemble the devices.
Don't be ridiculous. Regina doesn't have the technical knowledge for that. We don't even know if all the right parts are there. We'd be better off simply trying to hunt down the completed devices.
It's too dangerous down there. She won't make it.
It's your call then, Regina. You're the one who has to do this. So what's your choice?
What's your choice? Here we go. Alright. So yes, yet another choice. Rick and Gale again at odds with each other. Okay, so we need the initializer and the stabilizer, so we can either try to hunt down the completed versions of the parts like Gale is suggesting, but you know, there's probably a billion dinosaurs between here and there. And Rick mentioned something about the T-Rex, so I'm not even sure if the T-Rex is afoot. And then Rick's strategy is to head for the parts storage, which is slightly safer, but it requires more work. You got to get the parts, put them together, and then use them to try to, you know, start up the third energy device and hopefully cancel the vortex so we can get out through the port. So I'm, like I've been doing for the rest of the game, I'm gonna go ahead and pick Rick's strategy. I'm more comfortable with that.
It's your show, girl. I just hope you know what you're doing.
Okay.
Do whatever you want. Just don't fail.
All right. Yeah, I prefer Rick's strategy a little bit more, as you guys have seen. So, fortunately, we got the planning disc. We also got the keycard level A. And that big room I was in before. So I can go back there again. That's actually the part... I'm sorry, that's actually the location where... I'm just looking at a couple things. Sorry, just looking at the map. So it's good I have the part, the security card level A. Alright, but first things first. Let's see if there are items in this room. It's a pretty big room. Old documents. Hey! 9 out of 10 times when you look at cardboard boxes, there's gonna be a plug on them. What about this cabinet? Nothing. I'm shocked. Okay. What else? Clothes inside the box. Okay, and as you probably guessed, this is a file that you can read. So let's read it now. A notice to the staff from Dr. Kirk. Let's read it. Notice, preparing the stabilizer and initializer. Make sure these two devices are ready in time for the experiment. Each of these two devices consist of the following 3 parts. Core parts, protect part A and protect part B. This basically tells you what you need to collect. There are 6 parts we need to collect. These parts are separately stored. So experiment room, design room, and the part storage room. So we need to go to those 3 rooms. And then I forget which room I need to go to assemble them. It's the room that's lit up in red in the map, but I just forget the name of that room. Anyway, once you've acquired all 6 parts, you can assemble them in the experiment room. Okay, there you go, the experiment room. So we're gonna go to the experiment room last. There is a part in there that I'm gonna need, but I'll just pick it up and then assemble the parts there. So for now, we're gonna hit up the design room and the part storage room. The weightless manipulator must be, yeah, whatever. Okay. So what we're gonna do is, what else? Let's go back to the map. So we're here in this square-shaped room in the bottom right. Just trying to figure out what else I might want to use. I could use that elevator too, which leads somewhere. This is not a save room. Interesting. Okay. I for some reason I thought it was, but I guess not. Now, we're back here. Map. Okay. There's a flashing light that I could use. Or that I could, that I'm gonna try to investigate in this next area. In the third energy control room. Okay, here it is. Is this right? Yeah, here it is. This I didn't go in. Oh, I can't go through there. Never mind. What the hell was I thinking? I mean, you could go through there. You do want to go through there. Alright. Sorry about that. Let's go back the way we came. And one of the things that I also need to do besides assembling the parts is also to forge Dr. Kirk's ID card. I mean, you would think you would just hold him up at gunpoint and say, give me your ID card, but the game doesn't, the characters don't do that. So we're on our way. There's a dinosaur in here, right? This one I did forget. I'm sorry, I should say I did not forget about him. I remembered him spawning here. Once you're ready to come out and start doing what you need to do. So let's get out. Part storage. Okay, this is one of the rooms that they mentioned in that file. Here we are. And I couldn't go in here before, but now I can because I have the A-level keycard. This, I believe, is the same exact file that I just read. It's a reminder. Oh, they even said it. It appears to have been distributed to each section prior to the experiment. Will you read the file? So it's the same thing again. Just in case you forgot, it's kind of handy that they have it here too. So this is the part storage room, then we'll also hit up the design room as well, and then finally the experiment room. I forgot where the design room is, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so what do we have here? The information from the center terminal is shown here. You know, I do have to say, honestly, the soundtrack either goes from super intense. I got another plug. I got 2 plugs. To like more subtly like unnerving, like, hey, this is, yeah, things aren't right, things are kind of scary. So I do have to say, it'll be interesting to see. I actually should have looked it up before starting this Let's Play, certainly. Who was the composer for this game? All right, so now there are parts for us to pick up, and what I'm gonna do here, first of all, you see this flashing blue light? Let's press it. A small wiretapping device. There was a file that mentioned this before. It appears to have something recorded on it. Will you play the recorded sound? Okay, so we have to, let's listen to the whole thing, and that's very important.
My only concern regarding the new generator is the stabilizer. It functions perfectly under nominal conditions, but it's still a problem under certain conditions. Look, with the generous budget, personnel, and facilities at your disposal, shouldn't you be able to solve that problem? Once complete control can be established, we will literally have the power of a god at our disposal. And it will all be attainable if you cooperate with me. The power of a god. How could I refuse?
All right. The combination of the beeping sounds at the end of the conversation is what it is. I'll answer her question. It is the code. It is the key to this puzzle right here. You're gonna see the planning disk is required to operate this. Well, good thing we have it. Rick was so kind to give it to us. Here we go. All right. So what you're gonna notice is that the the numbers have different colors to them, and you'll hear that they have a tone to them. So, right? So, and I'm also jotting down okay, so not only it was it was 1 3 high, 1 mid, and then 1 low. That's how I remember it. 3 6 7. That can't be right. Oh wait, maybe it is. 3 6 7 possibly? 0 4? Sorry, let me just try something here. 3 6 7 2 0 4. The reason why I'm looking at this again, I just wanted to confirm the code that I wrote down, is you actually need this code not just for this puzzle. I've made this mistake a number of times where I just solved this puzzle, didn't really note the code, and then I got screwed later. So, okay. So remember, there's 6 parts that I need to pick up. There are, basically, you have the core and then protect parts A, protect parts B, I think it's called. Anyway, let me just look at this. So you have core parts 2, core parts 1. So we have both sets of core parts. And then we have, no, that was it. That was all you needed to pick up. So you got core parts 1 and 2. So this, whatever the name of this room was, we're done with this. And what I need to do, what I could do is, you know what I'm gonna do? Let's just save real quick. Luckily for us, the save room is right here. Oh, because by the way, we also can rewrite, since we're here anyway, may as well take care of Dr. Kirk's ID card. So I made a note of the number that was on that file that mentioned, oh, we need to rewrite we need to forge his ID card. So what we're gonna do is do that. Okay, so the number again was 31 415. Perfect. And this is Dr. Kirk's fingerprint because he killed that poor woman. All right, perfect. Third energy laboratory, and then there you go, Dr. Kirk. I forgot his first name was Edward Kirk. The card has been rewritten. All right, we got Dr. Kirk's ID card. Like I said, could have just put a gun to his head and say, hey, give us the ID, give us your ID card. But we're not that lucky. All right, so I also wanted to do a quick save right here. Let's overwrite that. All right, so let me scratch off. This is like I said, this is definitely a game where you need to be writing down codes and stuff. And that's something that, again, I kind of wish if this game ever gets remade, that they kind of add a file section to your inventory, like the Resident Evil games do, so that way you can easily go back and reference it. Because if you don't write stuff down, if you're like me, I need to write things down because I forget. And map. Okay, so which door is which? Ultimately, the red door is my destination. This is true, but there's one more room I need to go into, and I kind of forgot which door that's. Oh shit. Okay. Unfortunately, the dinosaur is. He's not eating. I was kind of. Oh, fuck you. Okay. Whoa, two of them. All right. I'm sorry. They're gonna come bursting in here. Oh man. Okay. I have Andart L. Damn it. Equip. What else do I have? I have a poison dart, which I really don't want to use. I want to save those for the Therazinos. Gonna come bursting in here. No. So yeah, this room I was in before, and you need the planning disc for this. So that's why I couldn't do much in here before, but luckily for us, we now have the planning disc. Will I operate it? Okay, so yeah. You remember the code that I mentioned earlier that you use the sound, those tones at the end of that wiretap recording? This is where you need the code again, but you need to split the code up into two parts. So the code that we had was 367204. So you have to divide it in half, split it in half. So I think it's, and then it said add 0. The file that's right here in this room mentions that. But if you don't remember this code, you would have to go back and get it. So definitely write that code down. So that's one of them. Beautiful. Okay. I'm surprised the dinosaurs haven't come crashing in here. So that's 3 parts down. There is one more. What is this? There is one more I need to use the planning disc on. I'm shocked. The dinosaurs saw me go in here. Look, okay, you know what? Let's stop complaining about it. Alright, so the other half of the code was 204. So you have to put a 0 in front of that, and you're gonna get 0204. I struggled with this part of the game so much. I was like, where do I get these codes? And then I realized, for some reason, I wasn't understanding that in the game. Alright. And then this. So if I've done this correctly, I should have 5 of the 6 parts. 1, 2 core parts, 1 core parts, 2 protect part 1B, protect part 2A, and then protect part 1A. So that's 5 parts already. The 6th and final part is going to be in the room that I need to go in to assemble them anyway. So that's why I do it in this way. Experiment room hall. So I got to be careful. Hopefully I can... Oh gosh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Luckily for me. Laser, 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 laser. Thank God. Okay, so I'm safe from them. But there is a dinosaur in here, unfortunately. I didn't bother to explore much of this room. There's no dinosaur in here? I could have sworn there was a I heard a dinosaur in here before, so... I didn't bother with this. Will I operate the panel? Now, yes. There's a code you need to enter, and I believe this is the code that you pick up from the researcher who got shot. So I believe it's 1281. Let's try that. There you go. Perfect. Shotgun parts. Oh, that's... Oh, it's shotgun parts. Okay. Is fitted with a stock. You see how it looks. There's so many gun upgrades in this game, it's really funny. Alright. Various machines can be seen through the glass shield. We need to go there now. And I knew that this door, I required the level A key card, so that's why I didn't bother going into this room further, and luckily the dinosaur seems to disappear. I guess he's one of the dinosaurs that came out. Maybe? Alright. Shelves used to store. Now, the sixth and final part that I need here, it's right here. You see it spinning. And you need the planning disc. Whoa, Regina like teleported. That was weird. Alright. Protect parts 2B. So with that, we should now have all 6 of the parts. So to me, this part is not too bad. I don't know what it's like to if you go through Gale's route. I have to one day play this game and do Gale's decisions. Okay, so this is the machinery that I need to use. Will you assemble the parts you have? Yes. Okay, so this might take a few tries. You'll see what I mean. You gotta basically get the parts aligned. Okay. So that's the stabilizer, I believe. All right, that's one part. Beautiful. And now the initializer. Okay. Oh shit. Perfect. And just a little... What the fuck? What the hell? I was pressing the button and it wouldn't move. So yeah, this is a pain in the ass because every time you fail, even if you're failing on the second thing, the initializer, right? You have to start all over again with the stabilizer. I don't know what the hell happened. It was like it wasn't registering that I was moving the direction pad. That was annoying. And I think the direction changes every single time, so you just have to be like mindful. Okay, that's one part down. That was ridiculous. Okay, let me just focus. This is stupid. It's not even that hard. It's just oh god. No. Damn it. And sometimes, yeah, I always have trouble with the initializer because they kind of throw the two parts very quickly, one after the other, which is ridiculous. See, this is not too bad. So you have to do this every single time. You have to start all the way from the beginning if you mess up the second one. Alright, good. Oh, okay. The game was merciful. I didn't have to move it. That was ridiculous. Alright. Okay, you got the stabilizer. And we're gonna get the other thing, what, the initializer, right? Perfect. Okay. We got what we needed. Perfect. So, right. So this is what you need to do if you do Rick's strategy. I don't find it to be that terrible, especially when you know where everything is. Okay, and we're done. So now I just gotta make my way back to the third energy area. Okay, unfortunately I can, you know, use the same strategy I've been using throughout the game, which is the whole laser fence thing. I'm sorry, let me just go back to the map really quickly. Alright, so from here, I can just go back... through the door in the middle of the hallway, is what I want. Perfect. Oh, now they're eating. I think she only sees one, by the way. Because I don't see her really moving around. So how about this? Because I kind of want them to hit the laser fence. Try the Smith & Wesson. There you go. I only have 15 of these so far, so that's kind of something. If I could maybe kill one of them and just have the other one just hit the fence, I'll be able to just sort of take advantage of that. So I don't think I ever have to come back here again, to be honest. Oh, he was... Wait, did I kill both of them? Is that it? It looks like I killed both of them. I was wondering, I was waiting for the other one to like... What the heck? That's interesting. I didn't realize that. Look at that. Well, what do you know? Okay, guys. So tell you what, I just kind of took a peek at the time. And what we're gonna do now is I'm just gonna do a quick save. We're gonna save our progress right here because basically we have Dr. Kirk's ID card, we have the initializer, we have the stabilizer that we've assembled. So our next, I'm gonna save. And I think I'm gonna call it a video here. So let's make sure that I saved that actually. All right, it's saving. Perfect. All right, so I think on that note, I think it's a good place to end. So next time in this Let's Play, I'm gonna make my way back to the third energy room. We now have what we should need in terms of the ID card, Dr. Kirk's credentials, plus we have the initializer and the stabilizer, and we're gonna start playing with some third energy. All right. So thank you guys so much for watching, really appreciate it. I'm enjoying playing this game, so I hope you guys are enjoying watching this Let's Play, so I hope to see you guys in the next episode of this Let's Play.